Hi everyone, I trust you're all doing well. So welcome back to another day with me. So today's episode we are exploring some Gusii or Kisii cuisine, as you can tell from the title. So today's meal is actually inspired by a post that I did on my WhatsApp, and I was shocked by my friends' reactions to it. So I was taking some chapati. In case you don't know chapati, it's a flat bread, and I was taking that with tea and some avocado. And my friends were finding it weird, so I mentioned that another weird meal that I take is banana with ugali. Yes, you had it right, banana with ugali, right? Banana. So that's what we are going to eat tonight. Yeah, but I'm also going to add some mala. This is not the traditional Gusii mala. Mala is fermented milk. We do have our own, which is really good. But today we are going to have a normal packet of fermented milk. But the focus for this video is the banana, right? Banana with ugali. Yes. So yeah, that's what we are going to cook. And as we do that, I thought, why not do some Q&A to just respond maybe to like just answer a few questions online. I've already googled some questions to get to learn more about the Gusii, or rather the Kisii community. So yeah, that's what is going to happen on today's video. So let me just start by lighting the fire. So this pot here, I have water, and I'm going to cook ugali. I've shown you how to cook ugali before, so in case you missed on that, you can also find it here. So I'm drinking some tomato juice. I've just blended it. Lately I'm drinking this as a way of muscle recovery, especially when I work out. So I've gotten addicted to it, and it's also good for the skin, and it's kind of detox. I think I'm so into detoxing. So as the water comes to a boil, so we'll go through the questions to get to learn more about the Gusii community. Yeah? So the first question here is what is the traditional name for the Kisii community, and what does it mean? So I'll go with my traditional name and what it means. My traditional name is Kerubo. Kerubo is derived from the word Ekerubo. So Ekerubo is basically a fertile place. Yeah, so I tend to, or rather, because of my name, I always consider myself fertile. Not like fertility, not sexual fertility only, but fertile in terms of having so much potential. You know, a fertile land has got a lot of growth potential. So I too have growth potential. Yes, so I think that answers that. Then the second question is, can you share some history about the origins of Kisii people and how they came to settle in their current region? So the Kisii community, they settle, right now they live in Nyanza. Nyanza, the parts where the Kisii are settled is basically the Nyamira County and Kisii County. Yeah, those are the two counties. And about the origin, they are said to have entered Kenya through Uganda. Basically, Kisii are Bantu. Bantus are believed to have originated from the Congo forest. So then they divided, or rather they separated. So the Gusii entered Kenya through Uganda, and they settled on Kano Plains. Hey, I'm going back to my primary school history, social studies. So they then settled in the Kano Plains, and then later on proceeded to Kisii, that is the Kisii County and Nyamira County. There's a lot of debate on the Kisii and Nyamira County, which is better, but they're all Kisiis, so none is better. Yeah, so the next question is, my water is still boiling. The next question is, what languages are spoken by the Kisii people, and what are some of the common phrases or greetings in their languages? Interesting question. So the language spoken by the Gusii, or rather the Kisii community, is basically Gusii or Kisii language. Yeah. Some of the phrases, there are many. I think here I'll go with the phrases that my grandma used a lot. So like when she was thinking about something, like the way you can say, she used to say, Ine. Yeah, she used to say, Ine. Then another phrase is when you are shocked, like, oh my God, you say, oh baba. Yeah. Should I proceed? Okay, which other phrase? There's another phrase used. I'm trying to think of statements when these phrases are used. There's K tata. So that's also when you're shocked. These questions are really interesting. So there's a K tata. Then another phrase commonly used is for age sets. So like in the Gusii community, circumcision is one of the cultural events, or rather the traditions that take place. So when men get circumcised, they are divided into age sets depending on like the group you got circumcised with. So that is one age group, or rather one age set. I can't remember my history well, but so they do refer to each other like age mates. They say, what is this word? Yeah, yes, yeah. So when a guy tells you yeah, it means we are age mates. Basically, we are in the same age group, or rather age set, and you can't use the yeah with someone older than you. You can't say that to someone older than you, but you can say that to someone younger than you. So it's kinda like the Kikuyu community, they use kehe, something like that. So for the Gusii, it's yeah. So when a guy says yeah, naki, so it's greetings basically. So how are you? Yeah. My water has come to a boil, so I need to cook ugali as we talk. So this is the maize flour. So you put in small portions, because if you put a lot, then it might affect you, or rather it might get too hard. This is the cooking stick I'm using, and this is one of the things I can't do without in the kitchen. Yeah, I use it to hold my cooking pot when I'm cooking. Yeah, so as I was saying, the word yeah is another phrase. Then the other phrase that is used a lot by the Kisii community, I can't remember. Those are the ones I remember at the moment. K tata, uve baba, those ones. So I need to read the next question. So the next question is, what are some of the traditional foods or dishes that are commonly enjoyed by the community? Traditional foods, this is one of them, ugali with matoke. Actually not matoke, matoke is basically cooked one, but the one we are eating today is a ripe banana with ugali. Yes, yeah. Another cuisine, or rather another traditional food is first of all, still on the banana part. So bananas, like Kisiis are known for bananas. Bananas is basically their staple food. So it's used differently, like ripened and eaten. You can take it with tea, you can take it with ugali, and it's also cooked when it's not ripe. The green ones, they are also cooked. And someone actually mentioned that you can also use the bananas to make beer, or rather to make an alcoholic beverage. I don't know why the Kisii communities haven't embraced that. And it can also be used to make flour that can be used to make ugali, something like that. But that one hasn't been embraced yet. Maybe in future, you never know. So that's still cooking. So I've answered about the dishes. There's vegetables. There's chinsaga. Chinsaga, I've cooked it in one of the videos. I think I'll attach it on this video so you can watch it. That is basically spider plant. Then there's a soft vegetable that looks like mrenda that I've also cooked. But this vegetable in the Kisii community is called enderema. So that one I haven't cooked. Maybe next time I'm in Kisii, I'll cook it. Yes. Still cooking my ugali. So I need to reduce because now it has come to, what do you call it? You see? I don't know whether you can see it. I need to let it now cook on slow heat. Oh, my gas is making a lot of noise, so I need to put it to cook on slow heat as we continue talking. So I'll cover it. I'll cover it for just a few minutes. Yeah, then the next question is, I've talked about saga, chinsaga. I've talked about enderema. And what other vegetable? Rinagu. Those are the ones that I can remember. Yeah, and in terms of drinks, we have the busa that I showed you, and my grandpa explained how it's made. Yeah, those are some of the ones that I can remember. If you are a Kisii, let me know in the comment section of other Kisii cuisines that I haven't mentioned. Yeah. Then the other one is what are some of the traditional Kisii musical instruments or styles of music that are significant to the culture. Here, let no one mention Embarambamba. Anyway, that aside, so the traditional music instruments, there's one called obokano. Obokano is, maybe I need to search. Let me search obokano in English, whether we have one. Obokano. In English. Maybe, I hope I find it. But actually, my grandpa, during my last visit recently, my grandpa mentioned that he recently had the obokano, but okay, I can't. Oh, he recently had the obokano, but gave it out to one of his sons or something like that. Yeah. So it's kinda a U-shaped. It's more like a guitar, but this is U-shaped with the strings that are played. He used to play obokano, and he loved the music, basically, my grandpa. As a young person, he's still alive, my grandpa, yeah. I'm loving this. As a young person, as I was saying, as a young person, my grandpa loved music, so he had the obokano. There's something else. It's used to put, it's more of like a radio kinda. So you put a cassette which was round. What is that thing called? I don't know. But it plays the music. I can't remember. Yeah. So I got it. So the obokano, also spelled as obukano, is a large baseball lyre from Kenya. Yeah, it's a lyre. Lyre. Yeah, that one. Maybe if I get a picture, I'll attach it on this video. Yeah, so let's continue with our questions. My ugali is almost ready. So the other question is, are there any important festivals, ceremonies, or celebrations that are observed by the Kisii community throughout the year? What are their significance? As I mentioned earlier on, nice question, because I already tackled it a bit. So I'm looking at my my ugali. So some of the traditional festivals or ceremonies, one is the circumcision ceremonies, and some time back, before I was even born, I think it ended during my mom's auntie's generation. They used to circumcise both females and males. So they used to do FGM, but it was stopped. So currently it's not done, but the men circumcision is still going. So that is one of the celebrations, or rather ceremonies, that are observed by the Gusii. The other one is a marriage ceremony that is observed by every community, I believe. Marriage and what other? Those are the two that I know. Yeah, but if you know more, you can share. My ugali is ready, so I'm getting it ready to serve. Yeah, I want to show you how I get it out of this pot. My hack that has been passed down from generation to generation, because I believe this one is done by almost everyone when cooking ugali. Oh, yeah, one last time, then we serve. So we were looking at the celebrations, their significance. For the circumcision, it's basically a passage of from one stage to another. So basically the boys are becoming men. That is its significance. Wedding, the same, or rather marriage ceremony. It's someone getting starting a family. Yeah, but I think I'm not so sure. I think I need to ask about this. I'm not so sure how they celebrated birth, but from what I remember, whenever a child was born, I remember my grandma saying, "Jogona weka mchini." Yeah, so that is to mean a roaster. Yeah, I don't want to use the word cock. Yeah, it's now crowing. Yeah, basically something like that. But I don't know whether there was a celebration. That one I don't know. I think I need to ask. My ugali is ready. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you are a Kisii, if birth was celebrated. So our ugali is ready. I'm looking at the sufuria because I have to get some that coating at the lower part. It's called, what do you call it in Kisii? It's called amagoko. That one I must eat. Yeah, so we'll eat together. So back to our questions. I'm a foodie, by the way. I hope it's recording. So the next one is okay, the significance of given for marriage and for circumcision. Basically one stage to another, and also death. So this is a sad celebration, or rather a sad ceremony. death. Yeah, that's another passage, rite of passage from life to another life, afterlife. Yeah, then the next question is, can you tell me about the traditional clothing or attire worn by the Kisii people for special occasions or ceremonies? I think they used to wear animal clothing. I don't know how they're called. And for women, one that I remember, not I remember, but my grandma told me, for women, when you get married, you used to be given some anklets. So the anklet was called, oh my god, geez, how can I forget? I can't remember honestly, but there was an ege pinge. Yes, how could I? So ege pinge, it was given to women upon marriage. So my grandma had mentioned that her she wasn't given. So for her, okay, I don't know, but I think I'll ask you guys if you know about the Kisii community, how it's given and why. Because my grandma mentioned that she wasn't given because the thing had stopped, just like the FGM had stopped. But my grandpa recently, when I was talking to my grandpa on my my latest visit, he mentioned that that thing was only given to women based on the number of cows that were paid for dowry. So the first wife for my grandpa was given the egepinge. My grandpa had offered 23 cows. Then for my grandma, my grandpa had offered 13 cows. So for him, he said that was the reason she wasn't given the egepinge. But yeah, let me know if you understand the culture. Let me know if because now my grandma is not here, so like she can't answer that. Maybe she lived knowing that it had passed, but my grandpa says it was because of the number of cows. So yeah, we'll never know about that. So those are the clothings and the ceremonies. For circumcision, it's celebrated twice. Yeah, let me come back there. For the ceremonies, circumcision, on the day that the boys go to be circumcised, it's a celebration. And so that is back then. Nowadays it's done modern, but back then they used to sing and dance all the way to the river. They get circumcised there, then they come back and stay in the house for I think a month or two. But now it's done in the hospitals, and then they come home and stay for a month or two. Then on the day that they're now coming out of the house, because when they're in the house, they're not seen by everyone, especially, is it the mother? Like, they're not seen, I can't remember, but they're not seen by everyone. So during that day that they're now coming out of the house, it's a party, celebration, yes? Oh, by the way, this is the thing I'm eating. Let me show you. And it's coming out nicely. So when you cook your ugali, don't throw away this thing. It's really crunchy. It's like eating crisps. Can you feel that? Really nice. So let's continue eating as we learn. I'm going to microwave these 2 bananas for a minute, and then that is basically to make it hot, or rather warm. So traditionally, what my grandma used to do is have it in the charcoal, heated charcoal, or rather hot charcoal, and then you eat it after that, because it becomes hot and like the taste changes here. So let's microwave it for a minute. Back. with my banana. I've actually microwaved it for 2 minutes. It's very hot, and the thing I wanted to show you on the reason for warming it, or rather heating it, see, it changes its texture, not the very hot. Jeez, it's very hot. Let's put it over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the milk. Let's see. Oh, wow. So this is what we wanted, for it to be this, to have this kind of texture. Yeah, this is the texture we need. So we are going to eat this. I washed the bananas before microwaving them, like before having them on the plate. So yeah, don't you worry. Let me wash my hands, then we dig in. I show you how to eat to eat bananas with ugali. I have a lot to eat. I'm having, like, I'm a true foodie. I'm having this. I have the crunchy stuff. So let's finish on the crunchy stuff first, because it's not much, and it's not good when it's not hot. Then we start on our ugali as the banana cools. Yeah. Really good. So let me just serve the milk for proteins. So for the milk, I add sugar, 1 spoon. A sweet tooth foodie. Good. So let's taste our banana with ugali. It's so flaccid. So ugali, with ugali you have to use your hands. Let me tell you the sweetness here. Oh my goodness, it's really good. As I mentioned, I washed the banana, so the peel is good. Hey, it's sugary, number 1, and when you have it with ugali, you don't know what you're missing. So heavenly. And take care you don't burn your mouth. Oh my god, I can eat this every other day. So when I posted that post, and my friends were shocked that I eat that, so I mentioned about the banana, and they were so shocked, and I was also shocked that people don't know this goodness. Yeah, so it's really good. I might just drink the milk later. It's so hot. Oh, the peel, you throw it. Don't eat the peel. So now that it's so sugary, so this serves as my vegetable. Maybe we can do one last question. can you tell me about the traditional clothing and attire? I've mentioned about the egetinge. What are some of the important values or beliefs that are central to Kisii culture, and how do they influence a daily life? Some of the values and beliefs. I'll pass that because I don't know. I would say maybe the values is respect for the elders, and that affects daily life because you live life respecting your elders, and something else. What other values? Family values. So it affects people because people are always looking forward to getting married, settling down, getting married, having kids. So that is on family values. Beliefs. I don't know some of the beliefs. This question, I'll pass it to my grandpa. The last question, actually we are done. The last question is, can you share any story, myths, or legends from Kisii folklore that are passed down through oral tradition? I don't know about the stories of the legends, Kisii legends. That's so bad that I don't know. I need to learn. About our myths. Also none. Yeah, so clearly that's the end of our questions, and let's continue with our banana as I wrap it up. Hey, the goodness here. When you try this, please let me know your feedback. Ugali and banana. This is really good. So I don't want to make this video very long, so I'll end it here. So yeah, and I'll be taking my milk to finally finish my ugali and banana. So let me know in the comment section what you think of this Kisii cuisine, this unique, rare Kisii cuisine. Let me know in the comment section, and if you get to try it, also please let me know your feedback on it. Did you find it sweet? If you're a sweet tooth, you'll definitely love it because it's very sugary. The banana that is ripe and then you microwave it, hey, it's really good. I'm going to add another banana. I'll forgo the milk. I'll take back the milk, add another banana. Yeah, and you know banana is very nutritious. I eat banana every other day. So yeah, make it one of your daily intakes. But don't take too much because it can also make you fat. If you don't want to be fat, that is. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, hanging out with me, chit-chatting and eating some Kisii cuisine. So if you are new or you are watching and you haven't subscribed, kindly consider to do so, and also turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss out on any episode. So until next time, your lovely lady is out. So peace out and bye.